1 second. One single second. That's all it takes. And for 7-year-old Noah, that 1 second changed everything. It was a Tuesday afternoon, the kind where the sun is warm and the air smells like cut grass, and school had just let out. Noah was wearing his favorite red backpack, the one with the rocket ship on it, and he was running, not walking, running down the sidewalk because his best friend Marcus had just told him there was a new flavor of ice cream at the corner store 2 blocks away. Mango Swirl. And Noah absolutely, positively could not wait another moment. His mom, Mrs. Rivera, was walking just a little bit behind him. "Noah, slow down, baby," she called out, shifting the grocery bags in her arms. But Noah was already at the corner. He looked left. He thought he saw nothing. He didn't look right. He didn't look left again. He just stepped off the curb and walked into the street, and then tires screamed. A white car came to a shaking, screeching stop just 3 feet from where Noah was standing. 3 feet. That's not even the length of a baseball bat. Noah froze. His red backpack slid off one shoulder. His mouth fell open. The driver, a young woman with wide, terrified eyes, pressed her hand to her chest and sat there, shaking, her window rolled down. "Oh my God," she whispered. "Oh my God, little boy, are you okay?" Noah couldn't speak. He couldn't move. His whole body felt cold even in the warm afternoon sun. And then his mom was there. Mrs. Rivera dropped both grocery bags right there on the sidewalk, oranges rolling everywhere. And she ran to Noah and she grabbed him and she held him so tight he could feel her heart pounding against his. "Cheek, Noah," she said, and her voice was shaking. Noah, 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 she wasn't angry. That was the thing that surprised him most. She wasn't yelling. She was crying. Quietly, right there on the street corner. With an orange rolling into the gutter, his mom was crying. And something about that. Something about seeing his mom cry when she never, ever cried, cracked something open inside Noah's chest. "Mama, I'm sorry," he whispered. I didn't look." She pulled back and looked at his face. "I know, baby, I know. But you have to look. You always have to look." The driver of the car had gotten out. She walked over slowly, still trembling. "Is he all right?" "He's okay," Mrs. Rivera said. "Thank you for stopping." "Thank you." The woman looked at Noah. She didn't look angry either. She just looked scared. "I have a little brother your age," she said softly. "Please be careful, okay?" "Please," Noah nodded. He couldn't think of any words big enough for what he felt in that moment. Later that evening, they sat together at the kitchen table. Noah's dad came home and Mrs. Rivera told him what happened, and his dad sat down very still and looked at Noah for a long time without saying anything. Then he said, "You know what the scariest thing is, son? Not the car. Not even almost getting hurt. The scariest thing is that you wouldn't have known, and we would have lost you, and you would never have known how much that would hurt everyone who loves you." Noah thought about that a lot. He thought about it before he fell asleep that night, staring at the glow-in-the-dark stars on his ceiling. He thought about his mom dropping those grocery bags. He thought about the lady driver with the shaking hands. He thought about his dad's quiet voice. The next afternoon, Noah walked to the corner store with Marcus. And when they got to the crosswalk, Noah stopped. He looked left. He looked right. He looked left again. He waited until the light turned green and every car had stopped completely. Then, and only then, he stepped off the curb. Marcus looked at him. "Why'd you wait so long?" Noah thought for just a second, then said, "Because I want to make it to the ice cream place, and I want to make it home after." Marcus nodded slowly, like that made more sense than anything a grown-up had ever told him. "Yeah," he said. "Me too." And together, they crossed the street safely, side by side. Now, here's something really important, just for you. What happened to Noah could happen to anyone, and that's exactly why we need to talk about it. Roads are not playgrounds. Cars move fast, sometimes faster than we think, and drivers don't always see us until it's very, very close. So here are some rules to keep in your heart every single time you get near a street. Always, always stop at the curb. Never walk straight into the road without stopping first, not even for a second. Then look left, look right, and look left one more time. That second look to the left matters because that's the direction traffic comes from first. If there's a crosswalk with a signal, wait for the walk sign, and even then, make sure cars have actually stopped before you step out. Never run across a street. Walk calmly. Keep your eyes up and your phone in your pocket. And if you're ever with a grown-up, hold their hand near roads, even if you think you're too old for that, because the people who love you would rather hold your hand than lose you. Streets can be safe when we're smart. And being smart means pausing, looking, and thinking, every single time. Noah learned that the hard way. You don't have to. Stay safe out there. And always, always look both ways.